Hi, Chris from Yearbook Records again. Just wanted to highlight some releases that we got in today that I think might be of interest to good chunk of people. First, we have The Killers and Bruce Springsteen, 3-track EP. This was from when Bruce Springsteen joined the Killers on stage for the encore when they played Madison Square Garden in 2022. It's got Badlands, Dustland, and Born to Run. This is going to be limited. I ordered a bunch and we got cut back a little bit, so if this is one that you're going to be after, I would recommend lining up in the morning. We also got cut back on this. Now, I was talking to another record store owner and he said, how many pressings of All Things Must Pass do we really need? And I agree with that. However, this is George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. It is a triple LP. The difference, of course, with this is it's a zoetrope. All 3 discs are zoetropes. They do the little fancy spinning thing when they're on the turntable. If you're into it, cool. These are numbered and limited, and I can tell you we also got cut back on these. We did not get what we ordered. So, if this is one that you're after, again, you might want to consider coming earlier in the day. Also got cut back on this. Motley Crue 12-inch picture disc single for Smokin' in the Boys' Room, Home Sweet Home on the B-side. Usually we do okay with the Motley Crue releases. Typically we do have a couple copies left over at the end of the day going into the, going into the next day, or I was going to say Sunday, but it's not always Sunday, I guess. It's double-sided picture disc. I don't know what else to say about that one. Well, again, I think we're gonna have like 8 copies of this or something. I think I ordered more than that, so if you're interested. Chevelle, point number 1. This is on lemonade and olive color and color vinyl. I don't know, I guess I should have fact-checked before, but I don't know if this had ever been pressed on vinyl before. If so, it's been scarce. A lot of people have asked for Chevelle records in the past, and I think this is one of their more popular albums. So we have about, I can't remember how many copies, but we have not too many people asked. So I ordered a handful, thinking that I think this is one, it might be kind of a sleeper. Once people see it, realize it. I think the album cover on that is very, it kind of sticks in your mind. So I think once people see it, they might just grab it day of. So this is interesting. Better Than Ezra, How Does Your Garden Grow? I believe this is the album that came right after Deluxe. Deluxe was huge for the RSD event. I believe it was last Black Friday it was released. We only got a couple copies. They sold right out. Better Than Ezra Deluxe is one of the RSD releases that has held value. It's still pretty expensive to grab a copy of it in the aftermarket. So I don't know if this is going to be as sought after, because everyone knows Deluxe, everyone knows good, but I will be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever listened to this album. Maybe I should check it out before we sell all the copies. How Does Your Garden Grow by Better Than Ezra? We have a handful of these too. If you are interested, it's limited to 2,500 copies, Orange Crush vinyl. So we will have that the morning of Record Store Day also. And this, I think, is one of the coolest ones. Now, new Wu-Tang album, Wu-Tang and Mathematics. That's the cover, right? Well, guess what? This is also the cover. And this is also the cover. These are limited and numbered, limited to 5,000 copies. and every single copy has a different cover. Now, they're all based off the same, you know, essentially the same basic image, but they all have subtle differences, which I think is, I'm hard pressed to think of any album that has been like that, even limited and numbered, other than, you know, Guided by Voices. All the propellers were hand done. Come to the Sunset Tree by the Mountain Goats. All the covers were hand done. So that's a little bit different. But this is like a large, widespread release that I don't know any other album. I can't think of any other albums, at least, that has been the case. And it says on the back, so it's called Mix Print. And it says, each numbered, authenticated copy features unique mix print one-of-one album artwork, a first in the vinyl record industry. Created by Macroverse using a blend of handcrafted artistry, proprietary technology without the use of AI, and advanced printing techniques, every cover is a one-of-a-kind collectible. I think that's really cool. You know, maybe it's a little gimmicky, but I think that's like, I think that's very, like a very unique thing. And like I said, I can't think of any time that I've seen that before, other than, you know, when covers were hand designed and limited. But that's what I got for you today. I hope you're looking forward to Record Store Day. I know I am. If there is anything you're going to be looking for, feel free to drop it in the comments. I probably should have done some YouTube videos earlier. Really, I had been saving the YouTube channel for videos from in-store performances, but I think it can't hurt to do some more videos, maybe get some engagement, create some more content. But I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, I think there's some great releases coming out on April 12th, and I hope to see you here, or we sell anything left over on the internet the next morning. So you can, 8 a.m. that Sunday, April 13th, our leftovers will be live on our Discogs page and on our website at yearbookrecords.com. So if you miss anything, check in with us then and there, and maybe we can help you out if you aren't local. Hope to see you either way. Thanks.